They don't know what you've been through. Not really. They see the calm in your eyes, the way you carry yourself, but they don't see the scars under your skin, the nights you couldn't sleep, the betrayal that came from the one person you swore would never hurt you, the isolation, the weight, the silence that pressed against your chest like iron. You've wondered, why me? Why does it always feel like I carry more than everyone else? Let me tell you why. Because you're not weak. You're rare metal, and rare metal must be tested in fire. You were born different, not just sensitive, but surgically aware. You don't just walk into a room, you scan it. You don't just feel sadness, you feel the source. You don't just see people, you know them. Too deeply, too fast, too much. And because of that, you've always felt like an outsider, even when surrounded by others. You've been the one who forgave first, who loved the hardest, who kept showing up even after being left out. You've been misunderstood, not because you're broken, but because you're built from a blueprint most people can't decode. They don't get you, and they're not supposed to. What broke you didn't destroy you. Let me say that again. What broke you didn't destroy you. You've cried, collapsed, questioned your own sanity. You've called for peace. You've screamed toward the sky, asking for it to stop. But you never gave up. Because something in you, older than your name, wiser than your years, stronger than your wounds, refused to die. That's your essence. And suffering doesn't mean you're cursed. It means you're chosen. Not for glory, but for grit. You were never meant to be soft clay. You were meant to be forged. That betrayal, it taught you discernment. That heartbreak, it cracked your heart open wide enough to hold real love, if not for others, then for yourself. That silence, it turned into the sacred space where you finally heard your soul speak. The world doesn't build warriors through praise. It builds them through pressure, through fire, through storms that don't let up. And you kept walking through them. You are the one who people cry to, bleed on, lean on, but no one asks if you're okay. That's not weakness. That's the burden of being built different. Let me tell you what kind of soul you carry. You are not wood. You are not stone. You are obsidian, onyx, chematic gold. From the ancients' perspective, souls like yours were marked, not to suffer for punishment, but because they were strong enough to carry the codes, to anchor memory, to restore forgotten grids, to walk into darkness and come out with a torch for others. You carry echoes from before this life, and every time you suffer, you're not being destroyed. You're being refined. You are a blade being sharpened. And sometimes, the universe hides its greatest warriors in plain sight, dressed in pain, wrapped in grief, surrounded by silence, so that when they rise, they can't be denied. Every scar you carry is evidence, proof that you made it. And some scars don't show on skin. They live in your energy, in your nervous system, in the way you keep going even when no one claps for you. But here's the secret. The strongest souls don't need applause. They just need purpose. And you've had that purpose since the moment your soul said yes to this life. You came here for more than survival. You came here for transformation. To remind others that suffering doesn't mean failure. It means you're being called. And the fact that you're still here, still searching, still trying, that makes you legendary. So the next time you ask, why do I suffer like this? Remember, the gods don't forge weapons they don't intend to use. You are the sword, the mirror, the map. You are not broken. You are becoming. And the pain was the proof. If you feel that in your bones, if something inside you knows this wasn't just another video, subscribe. Because this space is for the rare metal, the fire forged, the warriors in disguise. Let's rise.